Alright, brings down a staircase. Wow. Okay. Anything important I should be seeing through these windows? Here's a puzzle. Here's a few puzzles. Oh, wow. Ew. Creepy shadows. Ominous music. Okay. What? That's a block of 3, right? In any orientation? Oh. These are probably not compatible colors, though. What did I just do? Oh. So it's blue light. If I do this from another perspective, what changes? Everything turns red. Nice. Can I see anything different with everything being red? Does this have an effect on this? Not yet. Oh. I guess to solve the other ones, it depends on what it is. No. Ew, that doesn't work. Okay, this one seems to work easily in the red light. Or too easy. Oh. Do I have to determine what the colors really are this way? Alright. So, in the red light, that's black and white. Okay, if we go back to the blue light, so under blue, we can see that this light in that corner is a different color. Wow. Okay, actually no, so whites that stay white are here. And black ones that stay black are here. So whites that turn black. And a black that turns white. Yeah, you can't see any of this while I'm trying to write this down, but doing comparisons. And let me guess, if I do it this way, I get a green light too, don't I? Alright. And that one, we still got white to stay white. Those guys blend together, sure. Those guys take. It's too hard. So compared to that one, okay, that makes sense still. Just kind of the inverse of that. Those are all still... Okay, so this one acts differently. Black, black, black. That acts differently than that. I guess. Out of these guys, those act differently because they all... Wow. I have no idea what differentiations I've been making. But whatever way we do it, it looks like that's separate. This is not good. This is not correct. But I think it was most of the way. Well, no, it can't be. Because it still has these guys together. Okay. I'm going to do this correctly and in a less confusing way. Okay, so in the blue light, alright, so in the red light, it was whites in several corners, black, white, black, black, and black in that corner. Okay, in the blue light, it's light, dark, dark, dark. Okay. Right. Okay. And then do that in the green light again. You see that was the middle one, right? Whew. Yeah, okay. Green. Okay, so we have... Okay. Dark, dark, white, light. Oh, sorry, dark, 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 dark. All the way across. Right. Okay. So to combine all this, to get what they really are separately, we will just connect these colors together. Fun. Alright. So the upper left one is white and red, dark and green, white and blue. And then the rest are all white and red, green, Sorry, white and red, white and green, and dark and blue. So call that WB. Okay. Right, the upper right is light colored all the way through, period. That's easy. All right. Lower right quadrant, they're all dark except for the upper right one. Which I would call WB. Black. Okay. And then the bottom right. So it's all different. Okay. I'll start dark in red, light in green, and in blue. Most of them are black, except for the upper right corner, which is white. Wow. Okay. So, if I wanted to separate those out, okay, so just draw out sections on the paper here. Wait, what? This one is WB. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. Okay, so I need separate these fellas off. Separate this fella. Hold on. This doesn't match anywhere else, so we need to do it like that. Ugh. This is a mess. I don't think I can do it that way. Ooh. Okay. This is not going to go well. What? Huff. Okay. Oh. Try and separate everything out this way. It's not going to work. Because always putting things together that should not be together, according to this. Okay, Okay, so this is 99% correct except for this corner here, which needs to get totally separated. How can I correct that last bit? Well, oh yeah, if this doesn't go this high up, and this can do this, or do this. Nope, nope, nope. Can't do it like that. No. That's not going to separate those two. How did I do that the first time? I don't know. That's no good either. Okay. Not quite. Not quite. Definitely not quite. Well, actually, maybe. Yeah. All right, I think that'll do it. Hey! My calculations were perfect. It should have been. My science. Oh. Is that it? Yes. Oh, okay. Do I just get satisfaction out of that? I have to figure out the other one too. All right. One more. All right. So, under red light. This one. These are a pain because they're stars. Set under red light. Okay. Under red light. White in that corner. White, black, white, white. Black, black, white, black. And then all white. Okay. Under green. Get black, all black, all black, white, 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 black in that corner. Okay. And then in blue, very straightforward. White corner, black corner, black corner, white corner. Combine that up. Red, green, blue. Okay, red, green, and blue. Okay. Could have written these down a little easier to fill out, but whatever. Okay. Fully black. Oh, almost. Hey. Okay, that's wrestling with being straight up not possible. Well, I guess we'll see. Okay. So first off, it looks like it's telling me that this one here is a different color than all of its neighbors. And there is no way, therefore, that I'm going to be able to get it to match with anything. That is, unless somehow this is a different, it's not a different puzzle than the other one was. But you gotta try. Hold on, just wondering if there were like invisible forgiveness blocks. They are all little suns. Okay, let me put this back on red where I can see that that one was different. Red. Red. Yeah. How in the heck? Do you... like... That's messed up. Kind of... Oh wait, right. See, I'm getting the segregation puzzles mixed up with the splitting in half puzzles. Okay, so the matching one for this guy, which is white on some and blue on the others, is basically everything in the upper right corner, except for that one that's black right now. Okay. Alright, so these two can go together. They're exactly alike. Those have to be separated off. They are also alike and next to one that isn't. You can have one of these. Oh no. Get one of these in there. Oh no. One of these. But only one. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to make this into a color by number. Okay, white, white, white. We're gonna call 1, and there are 4 of them. White, black, white, we're gonna call 2. 2 there. 1 there. What? Grr. Oh, right. There. It's like, no, I don't see them in matching pairs. I'm gonna scream. Alright, then white, black, black, I call 3. And there are 4 of those. And then all black. 4. Highest number. And there are 4 of those. Okay. So there are 4 of each color. We're calling them 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1. Oof. And now to break that up. Somehow. Okay, so well, that's definitely not gonna work. Okay, these guys can go off on their own. Ooh. Okay, that's rough, because I have to split these 3 at some point, and these 3 at some point. And also make room for this guy to match one of these, and this guy to match one of those. So I'm going to guess it has to be the guy in... What? Separate those out. And then separate those out. Yeah. Okay. All right. No. Yeah. 3 and 4. Okay, so on the left side of the line, I have 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 2 and 2, and 1 and 1. On the right side of the line, I have 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. All right. I still didn't hear anything go off when I did that, though. Is anything else gonna... Oh. Guess we'll find out later. Okay, I already went down that one. still need to figure out that one. Hold on. So that is with the yellow filter. Is there a different color filter anywhere around? Doesn't look like. Oh. Hey, that's right. I turned it red so that this whole area should be completable. Yeah. But it doesn't want me to. That's interesting. It's all the right color. Come on. It is weird why it worked for a second to start with and then it stopped working. I wonder why that is. Come on. Alright, well, we tried for now. Oh. Hold on. And we determined that it needs to end that way. So how do we separate out... Well, obviously it needs to come back from this way. Wait, what? I said we did it that way. And it's fine for it to do that. It's fine for it to do that. Okay. Huh. Now, I was thinking while I was filling that one out, like, what if that has some relation to that? But it does not appear to. Oh! Can I see inside and see that through a filter? No. Is there anything that tells me what to do with this one yet? Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. we did have in that temple. Yeah, I'm going around the long way. Is this a meaningful pattern that would help me beat the yeah, whatever those lattices are. Also, right. So, suppose for the sake of argument that this is a path. Can I draw that on the guy? Okay, first off, no, because it is not even the same shape as everything else. But no. So that was the shape I saw. That's not actually the shape. Then I don't know. Alright. We're getting close to the end of our time here. We've been making some progress, I think. We certainly got the music puzzles out of the way, so that was nice. I don't know why that one stopped responding. And I guess we'll have to figure that out another time. I did want to give one other puzzle that I had no idea of one last shot, which is this guy. Though I really have no idea what it would represent. Yeah, it seems to be kind of a one-of-a-kind one. So far, anyway. It looks like the windmill, but it doesn't correspond with the windmill in a way that I could see. Like you have yeah, a whole lot of exit points if you're wanting to brute force them. All right. We're going to call it a day from here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, and we will see you all again tomorrow. Have a great day out there.